Hello everyone, good afternoon. Thanks for joining today's webinar for an introduction to Mavic 4 series. So we will start in 5 minutes. Let some more attendees to join on this event. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, evening, and afternoon from where you are. Thank you so much for joining the webinar. So we will just wait for 2 to 3 minutes to let more attendees to join this webinar. Then we will start shortly. Today we are having a lot of topics to be covered. So we will just wait for 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you so much, guys, for joining our webinar. So today we have a lot of topics to be covered. So our topic includes the DJI Matrice 4 series. So we will talk about this. So as we have a lot of other materials to be covered. So currently, as this drone, the slogan of this drone recommend like the age of intelligent flight, which is being composed with the multi-sensor. This compact drone has two variants like 4T and 4E series. So this has the most integration with the AI function, along with you can use it with the public safety, and you can use it for mapping like E version. So let's go, let's deep dive into the webinar topics which we will cover. So today we'll talk about the overview like a product introduction, something about the flight safety. We'll talk about the sensing, and we'll talk about the camera capabilities, and specifically for the geospatial industry, we'll talk about the mapping scenarios, and also we will dive in into the intelligence function, which is the core parameter of this drone and the future. So, and also we will talk about the main feature like software, like Flight Hub 2, DJI Pilot 2, and Terra, some AI developer third-party software. And the seven, we will talk about some accessories like third-party payloads, which can be integrated with our DJI Matrix 4 series. And also, in the last, we will talk about the use cases. So just make sure that if you have any question in this webinar, we will definitely get back to you. At the last, there will be a question and answer session. We will answer your questions. And after the webinar, we will share with you the link of the recording. Yeah. So now talking about the intelligent multi-sensor compact drone, these have some intelligent functions like something AI, built-in AI like operational in line with some industry-specific functions. And also in dark environments such as like public safety, which has the Matrix 4T series we have, it excels in low light condition, And in line with the efficiency, it is very fast and more safer, specifically for precise inspection. And it also has the crystal clear vision in line with the zoom capabilities and wide angle sensor. And also in line with the geospatial industry, it has the precision mapping in line with the 5D directional oblique capture, and also it support 3 directional ortho capture with a very upgraded upgradation in shooting interval. It comes to zero point 0.5 second. Yeah, and also it has the upgraded accessories such as spotlight and speakers, and can integrate third-party accessories. So let's see one by one each feature we have. Introducing the Matrice series, we have the flying time up to the ascent speed. It can take off like in 15 seconds to the pine. So it is very useful for the public safety or some emergency responses it can tackle. And the most important thing, the ascent speed is like 10 meter per second. And with the descent speed, like landing, it can do with the 8 meter per second, which is 33% higher than the previous version. Also, we are very much interested specifically in the mapping and horizontal speed. So it can support up to 21 meter per second the horizontal speed, which is increased than previous version by 40%. Yeah, in line with the range capabilities, the transmission range, so you can have the 25-kilometer FCC range, like 15 miles, which is 66% more than the previous version. This is only due to DJI recent release of AcuSync 4 series O4 enterprise transmission. Yeah. And with the battery timing, you can have the 49 minutes battery timing, depends upon the terrain, which terrain you are. Yeah, so we are come up with the DJI Enterprise RC Plus 2, the controller. So previously we were having some lagging in different scenarios. So currently we have in this controller the O4 Enterprise transmission with the latency rate of 130 millisecond. And also you can have the download speed of 20 megabyte per second, which is quite amazing. It supports the antenna, high gain antenna, which you can go with the FCC range of 25 kilometers with the IP rating of 54. You can operate this controller, this system between minus 20 to 50 degrees centigrade. Yeah, and it also supports the DJI 4G dongle. It also subject to different countries, and this RC has 7 hours battery timing. This means like it can support together with the external battery and internal battery. It totally makes the 7 hours of battery timing. This external battery is hard swapping. And you have the, along with that, you have the 7.02-inch bright screen with the 1400 nits of maximum brightness it can support. And you have the very accessible buttons, same like RC Plus, yeah. So talking about the transmission of this controller, so as discussed, it supports the O4 transmission range. So you can go up to 25 kilometers. So as you can see on the screen, so it works like very better when you go very far away. The signal almost lost in the previous versions. So this one go very far. So you can do the inspection, or you can do the for public safety. It is very useful. And also, along with that, these drones support 4G dongle compartment. So this one can be used for the enhanced transmission you can use. But this one is also subject to the different regions. Some regions support this, some regions do not support 4G dongle. Yeah, so this was a bit overview of this drone, and now talk about the flight safety. Yeah, so this drone has a built-in RTK module. So previously, like Mavic 3 series, this one have to be inserted, and this one comes with the built-in RTK module. So the compartment, you can add some additional accessories, something like speakers, something like third-party payloads for industry-specific integration. And also in this you can use the preloading obstacle data, which you want, like somewhere there is an obstacle, so you can preload it, and after that during the fly it will avoid this obstacle. So the most important thing is in this drone is as a 6 directional fish eye sensor. So you can, during the flying time, so you can watch around and you can see that you can see the obstacle in a live in a live view. Yeah, and also it has the anti-interference of GNSS. So it will give you the alarm somewhere there is a GNSS, some region, some specific region have some specific site have GNSS interference. So you can have the, it will give you alarm and you can control the drone back and will do the recovery. Yeah. Yeah, so as you can see, in line with the visioning position, so even if the GNSS signal is very weak, so you can do the bridge deck inspection in a very sharper way. Same like as you go inside the structure, the GNSS signal, the satellite signal go weak. So you have the fish eye lenses, so you can watch the obstacle. You can see, you can have a very better precision vision positioning. Yeah. And also we have the enhanced obstacle avoidance, such as like as you can see in this video. So here we have the obstacle avoidance, same like if you are doing some for the inspection process like power line, so you have a very minute a small size cables which is very hard for the drone to be detected. So you can detect it. This system is quite amazing, and it can detect uh, the wires, and it can detect the transmission lines, so you will have a safe light. Yeah. So talking about the night vision for public safety and emergency response, this one has the elevated flight safety, especially during night. So it has the low light visual sensors, which you can go with a positioning of like 30 meter from the ground and 20 meter from the object you can see during a very dark night. And also it has the vision assisted RTH, so you can see that from which point I am landing this drone through the fisheye lenses. Also, you can see this in the video. So as this is a very dark environment, so it can give us, as you can see in the rear view, it will give you a home point, and it will give you a very detailed view of the environment, and you can have a very safe night. Yeah. Yeah, so moving up to the anti-GNSS interference capability. So we have, when the aircraft is like triggered to the GNSS interference, so you will have a pop-up appeared on the controller interface to return to home, and drone will automatically return to home, and you can recover your drone in a very sharper way. So some sites have GNSS interference, and some sites have not. So this one is for the, like, this one have a very specific safety capabilities in all directions. Yeah. And secondly, about this preloading of terrain data, as we have discussed, so you can preload the terrain data, like if you are doing the terrain follow with the Mavic 3 series, so you will have that terrain DSM of like previous model, which is being previously calculated. So you cannot rely on this if you want some precise, like better terrain in order to avoid obstacles. So you can preload the terrain data, which it can support up to 40 kilometer cross 40 kilometer patch. And also you can load this data into Flight Hub 2, and this drone has integration with the Flight Hub 2. We will discuss this later on. You can do this in a Flight Hub 2 as shown here in the picture. Also, you can upload the terrain data, and this one you can do the terrain following option. Yeah, and also in the Flight Hub 2, you can select the custom area like no fly zone, restricted zone. You can set out for your in order to make sure the drone just follow the instruction. Like if you set a circle, if you set a boundary to fly inside that boundary, so drone will not cross that boundary afterwards. Now talking about the most important feature like the brain of the Matrice sensor, which is the camera, the zoom capabilities. So now we can see the DJI Matrice 4T series. This 4T series has a thermal sensor, which you can get up to 1280 cross 1024 ultra high resolution infrared imagery. Yeah. So this one also we will discuss this in detail. This one also support different modes like low resolution, high res mode, and for better inspection purpose, it can give up to 3x medium tele camera and 7x tele camera, which is 48 megapixels. The most important thing in this drone is like wide angle sensor, which is 48 megapixel of 1.7 focal length with 24 mm. Yeah. The new feature in this drone we have is a laser range finder and the near auxiliary light. Yeah, this one you can see the nave inside it. So with the laser range finder, you can pinpoint the areas and you can calculate the areas in a live streaming. We will discuss this up to 1800 meters. Yeah. And also this near auxiliary light, you can go up to the illumination of the distance when the environment is very dark. The sensor helps you out to see in the dark environment up to 100 meters. Yeah, same like as we have the zoom sensor, the zooming of this object will give you the much detail as you can see in the video. You can see the number plates of the vehicle, or you can see you can use it for a public safety, or you can use it for a very detailed inspection. It can support up to 112 times of continuous zoom. Yeah, you can go up to 3x, 7x, and so onwards. And also it has the wide angle sensor up to like we can have the 1.3 inch CMOS sensor. This one is performing very nice, especially in a dark environment. It will give you a very rich details of your inspection data, and in low light conditions it perform very nice. Yeah, and it is also up to 27 times like more than this focal length of this drone, like with aperture is 2.7 times more than M3T series, Mavic 3 series. Yeah, and this medium telecamera with a 35 degree of upward gimbal rotation. So as you can see that we can do the upward up to 35 degree, and it can go downward up to 90 degrees. So you can have no need to go up like ascend the drone. So you can have the very detailed and very minute and precise details of the drone. You can see of your site, of your inventory. You can have the very detailed inspection on your site, such as you can see the here you can read out the dial gauge of ampere meter. You can see here the reading also. And also we have the telecamera up to 7x of zoom, which can go very deeper inside, and if you can have a very sharper details with a focal length of 2.5, having a large aperture. So this one is like perform well in like the bridge inspection. Both this telecamera and medium telecamera performs like up to 48 megapixel. It has the capability. Yeah, this one is very amazing. It also amazed me, this sensor, as it has a foreground stabilization. So what does this mean? As this drone supports the laser range finder, so the laser range finder is integrated with the camera system inside it. So this one has a very good integration both. So as you focus on an object, same like as you can see here in this picture, so this object will slow movely, like it will be static, and the background, as like the drone moves, so the background will be moving very slowly. So as you can see, when you zoom this object, this will become a static, and the like foreground, this foreground will be stabilized, and the background can move accordingly. Yeah. And also this one, this drone supports the electronic dehazing. It can remove the haze when you have a foggy environment. This drone performs well. So you can just turn it on or turn it off. It also has the like two option when you set up to high, like dehazzing level, you can set up to low depending upon the environment. So it will remove all the foggy environment and will give you a very crystal clear vision, as you can see here in the video. This one is like together with thermal sensor and wide angle sensor, you can see your site also. Yeah. Yeah, and this drone, as discussed, it supports the near auxiliary light, so it performs well in a night scene mode. When there is a night environment, so it works on the illumination. Like it can, we will discuss this later. It can work up to the illumination of the object. So in night, like in a dark environment, you can turn it on and you can turn it off, or you can set it upon the noise reduction up to, like you can set it up to medium and high. So you can have a very detailed view of the object in dark environment. Yeah. So how does this sensor works? Actually, it has the NIR cut filter. So this NIR cut filter will reverse back the IR radiation, infrared radiation, and will only allow the visible radiation to the image sensor. So you will have only the visible light of the image, which you can see the object in a real time, which will allow you to see the object. Yeah, as you can see here, as we turn it on, so both the picture, as you can see, when we turn it on, you can see the inventory site, you can see the buildings over here. Yeah, like that. And also about the temperature measurement, so this one is now like performing amazing with this IR sensor. It has a built-in with a plus minus 2 degrees centigrade of accuracy. So this one is like you can say up to plus minus 2%, whichever is coming later. So as you when you pinpoint temperature a site, you want to measure the temperature of that site, so you can have a spot temperature, or you can check, you can set out the emissivity of that material which you are going to measure the temperature, and also you can set out the distance, and you can set out the humidity of the environment. Yeah, and also it has the enhanced thermal capabilities in line with the, as we discussed, in line with the high gain, in line with the low gain, in line with the high resolution mode. So both the screen you can see, like you can do the parallel view of an object in visible light, and you can also see the IR. Both the IR you can see in high gain mode or low gain mode. So it also supports the high resolution view mode. Also, it can, you can have the high resolution mode. So when you switch to the high resolution mode, how does this sensor works? It will just like it do the very huge differentiation of the temperature variation on the ground. Yeah, so it will give you a very too much the temperature of the ground will be too much like differentiated. So this means it will give you a very smaller values of the temperature, like temperature and relations. Yeah. So now let's talk. This is my my core specialty is the mapping. So this one is quite interesting, and it also amazed me. Now talk about the Matrice 4E series. This 4E series also has the 7x tele camera. It can have like up to 48 megapixel of the sensor, and also you have the medium tele camera up to 3x of zoom capabilities with 2.5 with 2.8 focal length. Yeah, and also it has the laser rangefinder. The most important thing in this drone, for specifically for the geospatial sector, you can have the wide angle sensor of 20 megapixel with the mechanical shutter. Yeah, this sensor is performing amazingly with the 0.5 second of interval shooting. Previously we were having 0.75, so now we reduced it to 0.5 to ensure the efficiency go higher. Yeah, so as you can see here, the distortion correction. So inside the sensor, this is factory calibrated. So you can have the, you can, when you capture the imagery, you can have the XMP data, you can see, you can visualize this, you can visualize the survey photos afterwards, and you can check out for the accuracy. Regarding this M3E series, so M3E series is quite amazing. It has its market, but now we reduce the distortion of the lens, as you can see in the picture. This one, Mavic 3 is specifically for the mapping, but now we introduce Matrice 4 E series, which has a very low distortions. So in line with when you are processing the imagery in DJI Terra, you should have to turn off the dewarping. Yeah. So distortion, like the noise in the imagery, the image distortion is a very it can also affect your accuracy. So this really matter to us. So this one is performing very amazingly in line with distortion correction. Yeah. Yeah, and also you can have the zero point 0.5 second of interval shooting with a wide angle sensor. So you can go up to a maximum speed of 21 meter per second. So what else you need for your mapping site? This much efficiency. When you go faster, you need to take picture at a lesser interval. So we give you a zero point 0.5 second interval shooting. So it will enhance your efficiency in line with your industry site. Yeah. And the most AI features of this drone is it can support up to 3-directional ortho capture. We will discuss this every parameter in details, and also it can support the 5-directional oblique capture, and it can support smart 3D captures, which you no need to use third-party software. You can do inside the controller. And also at the last, you can have the survey quality report. You can check the overlap throughout. You can check the RTK fix and float situation. So here you can set out the waypoints. You can set out the area as previously. So this one we come up with a new feature like smart 3D capture. So you can have. We will discuss this. Talking about the 3-directional ortho capture, we have the now we have like when the drone moves forward. So when you turn this option on, so what it will do. So first, previously in Mavic 3 series, we were having only uh, another picture. Like we were having a 90-degree only picture up to the specified frame. So this one is now performing well. It can do up to left and right, so that it will minimize the overlap. So as you can see, now we will turn on this. So it will switch the timing of that mission up to 28. So first it was like, let me play this video again. So first it was 51. When we turn the smart oblique capture, so what it will do, it will capture the imagery from left, right, and also in the mid, which is the focused area. So it will reduce the overlaps, side overlaps, and will enhance the efficiency by reducing the flying time. And also we have the 5-directional oblique capture. This 5-directional oblique capture, first you need to, like in the previous models we were having this problem, like it create a separate routes for different capture up to 45, 0 degree and 90-degree captures. Now this sensor capture all the angle picture in just a single flight. So it will reduce the time and improve the efficiency of the mission of the drone up to 40%. Yeah. And this one is about the smart 3D capture, which is very amazing. Inside the controller, you just take a picture of your site, a rough picture. So what the drone will do, just turn it on. After that, we will check the workflow. After that, we just turn it on, and it will create a 3D model of your site. So upon that, following that 3D model, it will capture all the angled picture of your site, of your building, and give you the very detailed uh, 3D model of your site. Firstly, we were having to import this data in third-party software. DJI Terra, you can make the 3D model routes. So now this thing saves a lot of the time. Yeah, so how does this work? So you will need just a rough model creation. So for that rough model creation, you no need to have that much accuracy. You just need a very sparse point cloud. You just need for that. So once you capture the imagery of your site, so you need to like maximum you can do up to 400 picture. Once you capture the imagery of your rough imagery of your site from a specified height, you can do the flight route planning. So you can go to the flight route planning and select the smart 3D, and then you can upload import the model here, and inside the controller when you are on site, you select the area of the building, like you make a 3D model polygon, and then you select the aircraft model and the camera model, whichever you are, like you are using M4 series, you will definitely select the wide angle sensor, and you set out the parameters, same thing like slope and GSD you want. So this one can go up to a very higher GSD. See, like as you can see, 0.3 centimeter per pixel. This is very high GSD, so you can get from this mode. Yeah. So it will create a flight path around this building and will give you the every angle picture it will capture, and it also minimize the time. Yeah. And after that, you can execute your flight route. Let me play the video. You can execute the flight route. So what it will do, it will capture every angle picture in a very sharper detail. See, like as you can see in the video, you can capture every imagery in a very sharp detail. So as mentioned in the GSD, it will give you the precise GSD. As this one is very perfect for the it in line with the safety and both with the efficiency. This one is performing well because you are collecting the ground data in of real time, which is currently is. So you are not relying on the previously satellite calculated DSM. Yeah, so that's why this one is very safe and very much precise. And also in the last, you can have the survey quality report you can generate. So with this survey quality report, what option you have? So you can get the area captured, which area I calculated. If you can just make sure that I didn't miss anything. And also you can check the overlap ratio, like the side to frontal overlap ratio. You can check it out. And also you can check the flight execution paths. You can check it out, how does it mode, and also the you can check the RTK signals, that whether during the whole time, which upon which time, like which time was the RTK fixed and RTK float, I think. Yeah, like that. Okay, so now let's move toward the intelligent function of this drone. So this drone has a very intelligent operation. So now let me check if you people have any questions. So just put it on the question and answer section, chat box. I will get back to you in the end of this session. Okay. So just we will finish this presentation. And this one is also supporting the intelligent features of Matrice 4 series. The Matrice 4 series have the AI detection. So with this AI detection, you can do the you can do the detection and object counting of the boots, and you can do the object counting of the uh, of the cars, and you can do the people counting also. So currently it can support up to 128 objects in a single frame when you are heading the drone towards somewhere. So it will just only calculate 128. But if you want to do it more, so what you will do, you will just take a picture of that site and keep the drone in a hover mode. You can see, you can just from the album, you can see that you can then check that how many object we have, and you can go up to 1000, like see in the video. You can also see that it will detect the AI integrated feature will detect the object in the picture in detail. Mode icon. Yeah. So, and also it has the fly to option. So what you can do when you pinpoint some object, this one is very important for the public safety. So whenever there is an alarming situation on site, So what it will do, it will just, you will have to pinpoint the location, and flight hub to a remote controller, just give it a location, and then press the command fly to, it will go straight forward to that point where you have the pin location. So the drone will head straight forward to that location. Yeah. And also it can support the cruise mode. So like covering a very far away distances or moving toward the point. So continuously pressing the stick of the controller is very tedious. So you just set the drone in a cruise mode. It will fix the drone altitude and speed. It will lock it out. It will ease your operation and will continuously move. Yeah, it also support that modes. And also it can support the smart tracks, same like H30T and H20 series sensor we have for Matrice 350. It can also support the smart tracking. So this smart tracking is integrated with the zoom sensor along with the zoom capabilities of wide angle and telesensor. So uh, the drone no needs to go to that point. It will just use its zoom capabilities to keep following that object, either it's a moving boat or it's a person or it's a moving car, so that you can do for like for a public safety or some inspection, like, yeah. And also you can do the point of interest over here. So you just select a point of interest, so and press the button, so the drone will automatically move around that point. You can set out the panorama. You can do the panorama. It will follow the loop of that, like it will move around that point. Yeah, this one option you have. Also it will give you the panorama of that site, so you can have it. Yeah. And also we have the laser range finder, which is measuring the very much precise distances. You can have it. And also it can measure up to 1800 meters. This one is very, the accuracy may be very up to point 0.5, zero point 0.2 meters, sorry, up to zero point 0.2 meters. The accuracy may vary. So it can measure up to 1800 meters. Yeah. So this one is very crucial for some spotting an object or some pinpointing or measuring the distance from the top of some inspection sites. Yeah. And also when you are having an imagery of the drone, so what you can do, you can calculate the height. uh, uh, you can do the coordinated targets of the from the imagery. You can calculate it out. Yeah, like the coordinated target from the drone to the that specific image, you can have it. Same like it will follow the above surface level option. So during the image, you can have this option also. Yeah, talking about the laser rangefinder. So as you can see in the videos, it can work up to in a real time. You can have the line drawing and also you can draw the areas. So wherever you want to calculate some distances or you want to calculate some like from the target object to your home point, you want to calculate the distance, you can have it. You can calculate it in a real time, and also you can calculate the areas like a polygon object, and you can check out and plan a mission or whatever your requirement is. Yeah. Yeah, and this thing is about the observed view in a real-time display. Yeah, this one is very important, specifically when you are doing the inspection work or you are like the drone will, what it will do, it will show the heading of the drone in a map. Like from which direction the drone is heading towards, it will show on the map. So you can turn it on and off option in the user interface you have. So if you are inspecting the jungle or you are inspecting some inventory site in patches, so you can do it precisely, like from patch to patch you can have it. Yeah, now talking about the software, so we have DJI Pilot 2, which is already built in inside the RC Plus, and also it can support the Flight Hub 2. This drone supports the Flight Hub 2 also, and you can do the live. Uh, streaming or live control from the command center. And also the data is can be imported into DJI Terra for a mapping or 2D map, point cloud, or a thermal inspection, thermal modeling. And after that you can use it for DJ modify for much refined models. Yeah. And also you can use the for thermal analysis we have DJI thermal analysis tool. So and also DJI enterprise app. So this one is about the modeling and 2D maps, also thermal analysis tool DAT 3.0, which is the most recent release. You can uh, inspect your thermal imagery, you can check the hotspot, you can check the temperature. Yeah. And also this DJI enterprise app, this one is now released. After that we will talk about later on in detail. Yeah. So now we are having the DJI Flight Hub 2. This one is for the remote operation. This one performs well. Wherever you are sitting from the office, you want to have a live stream, you can control it. You can take off the drone, you can land the drone, and you can inside the cockpit you can control it, same like a drone cockpit. And also you can have the control over gimbal. And also you can launch the flight routes, like a mapping mission you can launch. You can select the area and you can check the flight paths also. And also you have the option to some smart features like fly to and point of interest. And you can select some custom areas, like this is my area, this one is like I'm going to fly, or I'm continuously inspecting that site. So you can do some custom areas, yeah, custom boundaries you can set in Flight Hub 2. Yeah, this one has the integration, only Matrice 4 series have it with Flight Hub 2. Yeah. And also you can have the AI access capabilities, same like in RC plus 2, uh, same in DJI Flight Hub 2. You can have the AI detection, same like object and uh, like vehicles, like wildlife monitoring, you can have it. And also it is compatible with like a third party AI solution
Mohammed,
based like
we have one question in the chat box.
yeah, okay. Okay, let me check. Yeah, we will answer these questions in a very sharper way. Like in the last of this webinar, we will answer all of your questions. We will give you opportunity to turn on your mic and you can speak and you can ask your question. Yeah. So we are talking about some AI capabilities inside the Flight Hub 2. You can use it. So you can use it. You can integrate this Flight Hub 2 with some third-party cloud platform. Yeah, and also you can do the counting. You can have the live streaming inside the Flight Hub 2 cockpit. Yeah, and also this Flight Hub 2, it also supports the waypoint area route, same like previous, and most importantly, it also supports the smart 3D capture. So from where you can make the 3D model of the building, just you make an option, it will give you the 3D model of the building, and also it can do the 3D ortho capture like that. Yeah, so we have the open developer ecosystem, which you can do the payload SDK. We want to attach some third-party payloads. You have it in our developer option. And also, if you have some mobile SDK, some like application for RC plus 2, so we also have it. And also some cloud APIs which you want to integrate with our Flight Hub 2 or some Pilot 2 application, we also have it. So some example of this developer option we have on board on like you can do the detection, you can do some cracks detection, same like when you are going for the road inspection, for highway inspection, like for the performance serviceability index, PSI index, you are very much interested in that. So you can do the some AI developers you can have that option in our developer option platform. You can develop your own program and you can set it out on the drone free. Yeah, so let's talk about the accessories which can be attached with the drones. We are running a short of time, so let's go quickly one by one. We have the speakers, AS1, DJI AS1 speakers. This one is all the accessories are integrated uh, with Matrice 4 series. Yeah, you can take a screenshot of this of the specification of each of both the sensors, both the accessories. Sorry. Yeah, so talking about the AS1 speakers, you can have the broadcasting. This one is used for the commanding, like you can have the real-time broadcast. You can do the recording. You can record the voices in the micro SD and you push the micro SD inside the controller and you can also broadcast this recording and you can do the live recording inside from your controller. This one it can supports. It is very perfect for the for the forest monitoring and also for the public safety. Something like emergency response you want to do some broadcasting or you want to do some alarming to the community, so you can have it. And also it can support like some AI function from text to speech, so you can also have it. Yeah, and the secondly we have the AL1 Spotlight. This one is performing very nice. It can support the Matrice 4 series can support this Spotlight features. It can work on two modes, like you can do the always on mode or a strobe mode, and also you can do the fly to gimbals. Like wherever the gimbal move, like it move downward, then the Spotlight will move downward. It will follow the gimbals. This one is performing well, and also it has a very vast range of the focusing area and spreading the light. Like you can have the wide area you can visualize, and you want to just focus on one point, you can have. Yeah, and also in the controller, you can see that you want to go to a strobe mode, you want to turn it on or off, and also you can set out some customization, like you can go to payload and you can just select the function, like you can check the light, high, low, you can set it out. Yeah, and also it can be followed with a gimbal. Wherever the gimbal rotates, the spotlight also will rotate itself. And also from a very high distance, like up to 80 meters, even in a very dark environment where nothing can be seen, so this spotlight perform very well. You can have a very better visualization, same like as you can see in the video. This one is performing very nice, so it can work up to like 80 meters in a very dark environment. Not for the public safety, or we can use it for inspection also. So inside the bridge tax, you want to calculate the bridge tax, cracks, something like you want to do the inspection for bridge, so you can use this spotlight for this type of inspection also. And also you can do the inspection of the power lines, transmission line joints. So you can in a grid, you in a transmission grid, you can also have it. Yeah, so the accessories which is being used by the Matrice 4 series is you have the flight battery of 99.5 watt hours with the 200 cycles, and also you have the same chargers. The size of the charger is same like Mavic series. You have a 100-watt charger, and also this batteries is can be charged with the charging hub, which can accommodate up to 4 batteries at a time. Like it will charge one by one, definitely. And also this hot swapping batteries WB37, it is supported by the RC Plus to extend the battery timing of the controller. Yeah, you can also have the DJI power 1000, and you can have for the fast charging, you can have it like in 48 minutes. And also it can support some RC+2 straps to hold the RC. Like for inspection process, you will have to hold the RC for a very long time, so you just need to put that strap. Yeah, so all the accessories is for the Matrice 4 series. Yeah, and the last but not the least, so let's talk about the DJI DRTK3 multifunction base station. Before we were having the DJI base station, only DRTK base station. Now we are having the multifunction. So this RTK base station, this RTK station, sorry, not a base station only. So this can be supported, can be worked as a base station mode, or you can set it out as a rover mode, or you can set it out as a relay mode. So let's see the function of each feature one by one. You can set it as a base station, so you can set it on a point, or you can connect to your entry connection from where you getting the signal, so that you are having RTK precise data. Yeah, so this one is working up to like a centimeter, up to 2 centimeter, and you can minimize the accuracy from that. Yeah, so switching the modes, you switch the modes to green mode for this to switch it into the best station mode. Yeah, and also you can set it on a known points, you can set it out, and also you can just set it as a base station and connect it from entry sources. And also the new feature in this in this base station, in this DRTK3, is we are having the rover mode. So when you are switched to from green to yellow, so you are having the rover mode. So what rover mode have? You can mark the GCPs on the ground control points, or you can mark the control points, or you can mark the benchmarks on the site. So this will reduce the time, and it will also reduce the use of uh, some third party base stations like DGPS devices, or some GCP, like some other devices which you are using for the control point marking. Yeah, this will reduce the time of that. And also this one, it needs to be connected to the Android devices through a Bluetooth connection. So inside the Android devices, we have the DJI Enterprise app. Yeah, I will show you here. So inside that, you have the DJI Enterprise app. So you can just mark the point on the ground. It will give you the coordinates, and that coordinate you can import in DJI Terra or some other third-party softwares in the JSONs or CSV format. Yeah, JSON format, like it can be supported, is supported by DJI Terra. Yeah, you can have it. Yeah, so inside the DJI Terra, once you import the GCPs, so you just need to mark one GCP at a time, and the remaining GCPs will mark automatically. So it will also save your time after processing. And also you can set the drone, you can set it out as a relay mode. So how does it work? It extends the range of the from the drone, from the controller, sorry, to the drone. Yeah, it can extend the range. So when you turn from yellow to blue LED, so you are in a relay mode. So how does it work? Relay mode, you need to make sure that the controller, same like if your mission area is beyond the mountain or beyond the building, you want to fly beyond the obstacle, and you cannot access that point, you just need to install your relay mode in a high point, like that rooftop of the building. So it will work as a bridge between the drone and the controller, transferring the transmission. Yeah, as you can see here, if there is some occlusion or some obstacle comes, so it will drop the signals, like direct interference. There will be a obstacle like a building. So how does it work? It will, as you can see here, when we go down in the terrain, as you are, if you are using the drone, you may have seen these issues. So when in the hillside, in the rough mountains, when you go down, so you will, the signal will be lost. So you need this type of DRTK3. This will help you in a relay mode. You just need to set the relay in a high station so that it can it can transfer the signals from a controller to the drone, and from the drone to the controller a transmission. So it will extend the range and you will have a very smooth transmission throughout your flying time. Yeah, this one is the, you can take a screenshot of that. This one is the DJI DRTK multifunction compatibility. So the relay mode can only be supported for Matrice 4 series, Matrice 4 E and Matrice 4T and onwards. And also the base station with the full function, it can be used for only these models and onwards. And also for the base station using the basic function, same like previous DRTK2, it can be used for all the version like Matrix 3DT and 3D series, and also 300 and 350 series, and also Mavic 3 Enterprise series. You can use it for also agriculture purpose, and for filming like cinematics, we have the DJI Inspire 3. You can use it for that. Yeah. Yeah, let's have some use cases. We have explored all the features, all the compatibilities, and all the integrated AI features of this drone. So let's have some use cases. So when we have some from our client, like we have for the public safety. So inside that, this is a very dark environment. So you cannot see, as you can see here in this video, you cannot see by the visual sensor. So this spotlight or this NIR illumination light will help you out. So as you, if you don't want, this one is NIR sensor. Yeah, so like infrared sensor with the illumination on, so you can have it and you can see it. If you don't want to see with IR sensor, you can just turn it on the spotlight and you can see your area in a very like precise way, in a very rich detail. So this is the use case of some of our like public safety side. So this one you can use like some night scene modes. You want to get some huge lab, and also you can have the smart capture modes. You can have it, and also some low gain and high gain mode, and also you can draw some lines, pinpoint whichever function you want to use it. You can have it in the public safety features. Yeah. And also we have one use case for the surveying with a 3D modeling, with a 3D directional ortho. We have one use cases with that. So using the 3D as 3D ortho capture, this reduced our time up to 47 minutes. Like it enhanced the efficiency up to 44%. Like previously we were having the 1 hour 24 minutes flying time. So using this feature, we reduced to 47, like enhanced the efficiency by 44 percent faster. This one we were having a site. This site was like 150 acres. So it normally required this one have no video, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Like 150 acre, it requires up to 1 hour and 23 minutes of flying time. So using this smart 3D capture on, so it reduced the time up to for 47 minutes. As discussed previously, this text, the side, left side, right side, both the image and center. So it reduced the overlap and enhanced the efficiency. And also documenting the sinkhole decay at a high resolution. So this one we have, as we have some sinkhole. So flying at this point is very time consuming and is very like a pilot needs to be experienced. So this scenario we have like solved in the case. You just need to take a rough imagery inside that controller. You have the smart 3D capture mode, and this smart 3D capture, you can set the flight paths. It will automatically set the flight paths using the obstacle data, and also you can have it in a very much sharper detail. You can collect the imagery of that site, and this one is we are having a use case for that. Yeah, so it will save you a time and it will also enhance the efficiency. Yeah, in line with the power line inspection, so you are using the, like if you are using the near infrared sensor, you can just pinpoint the, you can measure the temperature, or you can see, you can visualize the uh, transmission lines in a very sharper details. Yeah, so I think you enjoyed this webinar and you have got much more. So if you people have any questions, let me know. I will answer. Yeah, okay. So one question we have received, like for inspection works with Matrice 4 series under the bridges, since the GPS doesn't work under that structure. Is there any upgrade? Yeah, for sure we have the upgrade, as we have discussed this. If you don't have some GCP, so if you don't have the if you don't have the signal loss or transmission is very weak, so this one have a very enhanced transmission. And also you have the fish eye lenses, and you can have it a 360 view you can have, and it will give you a very sharper, like you can do the inspection in a very faster way. Yeah, yeah, for sure we will send you on your registered email the recording of this session. Yeah, we have one raise hand, let me check. We will send out the recording of this session. Yeah, Mr. John, I allowed you to, you can ask your question.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hi.
Hello? Can you hear me? Well, okay. Good morning in Ghana. It's 11 o'clock. So,
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Yeah, please let me know if you have any questions. I will appreciate answering you.
good morning in Ghana. How are you? So, if I need some of your device, I have to.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask. If you don't want to turn your mic on, you can just put it in the question and answer section. I will answer, and I will read it out and answer your question. Yeah. Yeah, so just please make sure that this webinar will be is also recorded, and this
Mohammed,
will
we
be,
have some questions there. Thank you.
yeah, this webinar will be shared with you on your registered email with our marketing team soon after the end of this webinar. So we have one question like, how can we improve the accuracy of RTK surveying for mapping using the Mavic drone as a UAV? Yeah, you can surely you can increase the accuracy. For accuracy, you have several ways. First, you need to have the like ground control points GCP, so that you can geotag your image on that coordinates which specifically which are the original location of the ground. So this will enhance your accuracy. And also you can have the, you can fly low up to 60 meters for Mavic 3 series, so that you can have, I don't know which type of terrain you have, so you can enhance the GSD. So enhancing the GSD will give you the higher accuracy. Yeah, I hope this is the answer of your question. So the Also, we have the drone can be used for road surveying. Yeah, for sure. The drone can be used for road surveying, and specifically, I have used it several times, like surveying up to 1,000-kilometer highways. Yeah, you can use it for road surveying depending upon right of way. Just you need to connect the drone with the controller, and you just need to fly and go with the drone along that highway up to like this Matrice 4 series is having 21 meter per second speed. So you can go in a very fast speed and you can collect your road data. And after that, you can process it in a single way. Yeah. Before that, you need to have some ground control points depend upon the length of your road on the ground so that you take the images afterwards for pre-processing. Yeah, so yeah, without GCPs, either you go to the base station, you just need to connect the drone with the base station. This way, you can achieve the accuracy up to 5 centimeter. But relying only on satellite, you can it will not enhance your accuracy. With only working with the satellite, like satellite data, the accuracy may be in meters. It always in meters. Yeah, so work going to the base station, you no need to fix, like if you don't want to fix it on the control point, okay, so you can have up to 5 centimeter maximum the accuracy. And also if you install some ground control points on the different locations so that to make a proper triangulation, so you can reduce the accuracy up to millimeter levels. Yeah, up to from 2 to going down.
Muhammad, somebody raised their hand. Mr. Joseph. Somebody raised their hand. Please check it.
Yeah, okay, so let me check. Yeah, okay, guys. So if you have any question in specific to your industries, you can ask me. Uh, yeah, Mr. Joseph, I have allowed you to ask.
And hello, yes, here in Kenya is afternoon. Now
Yeah,
my question is about the if in case I buy a piece of land, can drone help me to demarcate the specific land and see which are the reserve sites within that land that I have bought, so that in case there is a government land that is not supposed to be settled on, and whether there is a road reserve, can the drone help me to demarcate those sites?
yeah, for sure. Drone is specifically designed for the like mapping purpose. Either it's for the planning or demarcation. So you can have a very good land data of your site. You can just you need to use different softwares for that, like CAD. You know, I hope that you are familiar with the CAD. So you after capturing their data, you can import it in the CAD software like a Civil 3D or AutoCAD. You can mark your boundaries and you can calculate the areas like those areas belonging to who you can assign.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, drone will help you in these regards up to like centimeter level accuracy you can achieve. Yeah, also we have one question. So the Mavic drone can be used for the ITRF reference base station. Yeah, so yeah, it can be connected with the base station. But if you don't want to use DRTK base station, then you are definitely going for some custom RTK setting, so that you need to connect it with through N-trip service, like some RTCM data import from some continuously operating base stations, core station you will have. So you can connect it through that. And if you don't want to use that stations as a data, you can do the post processing. Yeah, this is a bit of technical terms. So post processing will help you out in this regard. So you for post processing, you should have some base station nearby your area. So after that, you correct your imagery as per that station. Yeah, we have one question from Mr. Michael. So as we have DRTK station can work with M4. Now currently we have DRTK3 station which can only work with as a base station with M4 series. So this one is compatible with only with the previous series. Okay, guys. So I hope that this is all the answer of your questions. So we will appreciate your time. If you want some detailed uh, discussion or detailed demonstration of our products and services, we are happy to assist you out. So inside the chat box, there is a one link of our Instagram. Try to like it out and. For our encouragement to bring you the same webinar, the same contact like that for your information and for showcasing our services. Yeah. So also our marketing team will pinpoint our email, so you can also contact us through that email if you have any inquiry for the services, or is it for the product demonstration, so you can have it. We will help you out. So after that, our marketing team will follow up with you and will send you the recording of this webinar. So thank you so much for joining that webinar and for being with us throughout this session. I appreciate your time. I hope that you have learned a lot. See you in the next webinar, and we will bring the very interesting content like that for the next time also. Thank you so much.